I think actually the quickest way down to Lady Ashbury is to jump out my window there. But you know what? I'm gonna run around because that's what I do. Sometimes that's what I do. I run needlessly all the way around. Although the quest is not showing up on my little compass, but it is on the map. Is she not here? Is she in a different room? No. Oh, she is there. Okay. Weird. Very weird. Let's double check that. Yeah, she's right there. Very strange. Okay.
It is good to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
Pretty good.
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital caused by skulls.
Really? What do you mean?
You know, I was gonna tell her I'm doing pretty good because I got a pretty awesome weapon now, and I feel pretty good about it. But I don't know if she would understand.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
Do you suspect someone?
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of vampire politics, especially whilst hunters roam the city's streets.
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
I see. Okay.
I discovered the most intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name, I've never heard of her.
According to Old Bridget, skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let's change the subject.
Okay.
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skulls are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors, a disgrace to the vampire that created them.
Okay,
Goodbye
so
for now, my lady.
she didn't have too much information there. Do I still have that question? No. Okay, so that was just like that little thing. Who all do we need to heal in Whitechapel? Just so I'm very clear on that. That's the docks, Whitechapel. Lots of people. Okay, so I need to be on the lookout for... I'm just kind of going over the names real quick. Have I? Oh, he's at the chapel. Okay. I have a feeling, and I could be wrong about this, I have a feeling that I am going to get super jumped on my way up over to there. Because I have so much other stuff going on. Like, going down to the docks, there were some pretty hard enemies. I fought a werewolf. I think a couple, actually. So, at the end of the day, by the time I get up here, I'm expecting... Yeah, district status serious. Probably need to get that taken care of. I'm expecting to get super jumped by hunters. Yeah, and there's one right there. See if we can sneak up on him. I have full blood, so I could just attack him from afar.
Best run along home, sir.
I would love to, but I feel like I need to teach you a lesson. Oh, I whiffed. Ooh, this freaking weapon is just all powerful. Oop, I whiffed. I think I do have to keep in mind that it takes a lot of stamina. Man, is it worth it? Ooh, loot. Did he drop loot? Let's go check. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Somebody. Oh, there's people over there. I'm just gonna avoid them. I don't need to fight them right now. You know, we don't need to do that. That ain't our life. Let's just kind of sneak away from him. Keep an eye out. You know, I don't want to super slow down. What's that noise? Oh, there's skulls down below. Hello, sir.
Lead spotted! Watch out!
I want to take this guy out first. Even though I know that the holy dude is going to try to stun me. Getting this guy dead. I go back out. Oop, oop, oop. Let's regenerate. Hello, you. Love it. Okay, back out. Regenerate. Got this. Even though he's kind of resistant. Ow, ow. Okay, heal up. He hurts. He hurts.
Away with you!
Do this while he's doing that. Which kind of gets us both. Ow. 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 Oh my gosh. I did that so badly. I wish I had more reach. I wish this weapon had like 5 extra feet of reach. Because that would be really, really nice. It's just, you know, it's just one of those things. Is this the right way in? Oh yeah, I can get in this way. Because I unlocked this, I believe. After I talked to what's her butt right here on the corner. So it's just sometimes, actually most of the time, I'm finding myself missing. How is she doing? She's healthy. Okay, so we don't need to talk to her. But we do need to talk to Mr. Chapel dude. Which, was it this guy? Or, I think it was the guy inside. I could be wrong. Yeah, he has fatigue. Okay, so let's treat him.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
No, I'm feeling pretty good. Here, let's do this first.
Don't you fear getting sick yourself?
Faith gives me all I need, my son. If I must fall, then so be it.
Well, here you go.
No doubt your faith will prevail, but let me give you some extra protection against the devil's work. Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
Uh-huh.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
If you propagate the devil's work, you'll perish by the devil's work. Such is the law of the Lord.
That's curious that he believes that. Do I have any... No, I don't have anything here.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I send him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Okay.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
I was just there. Recently. Okay, that's locked. Does he have anything? No. Let's back
I've
up.
had
We're good
enough
here.
for tonight. Goodbye.
So we need to. So we found him. He's good. Or rather, he's healing. We need to find many more. I think I think it just dawned on me that the reason they're all sick is because I took out. No, I've thought that before. I think I've even said that.
You again? What do you want this time?
Is he good? No. Yeah, I think the reason they're all sick still is because the Nurse Crane's place I took out. So, you know.
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
But you need it.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Uh-huh.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I saw her wandering the streets. Yesterday, I think. She didn't recognize me. People say she's lost it. It's a sad story.
Or isn't Nurse Crane the one that I took out? I don't know. Wow, there's a lot here. I get to talk to him about a lot of things that we're going to talk to him about.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, Physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
I see. You're a criminal. You could have refused. Survive all this. Well, I feel like these two are not going to be good, and this kind of lead to a failure. So
you survive at any cost, even at the expense of others. Perhaps that's just the law of nature.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
Curious. Joe and Barrett Lewis used to be good friends. Very curious. Okay, let's ask him his personal questions.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. And people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak, and there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Okay.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Okay. Is there anything else? Nope. So he's good for now.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
That feels better to have that done. This guy needs healing.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never
Gosh, you're
lose
creepy.
your focus, do you?
He's just real creepy.
Do you need help, sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
I don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. Human nature being what it is.
He's like a little goblin. Okay. Personal questions. Lots about that stuff. I could talk to him about that stuff.
Do you have any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
It appears those who dare to get elf care from that bitch are never seen again. Something fishy going on there, for sure.
Okay, well, not that it matters.
Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he? But you seem to know each other.
I'd known Joe for years. I saw him box once or twice. He was a friend then. But these days, he's just another thug.
What can you tell me about Mr. Peterson? Besides his behavior toward you, obviously.
Colossus Joe was a decent boxer, good one even. But after his wife passed away, he found every excuse to stop training. Just wanted to pick fights with everyone.
Mourning is never easy. He's just a coward. Despair can be a poison. Well, I think mourning is never easy.
It's never easy to find a new path in life, especially after the loss of a loved one. But crime is certainly not the best option.
We've all had some rough times, ain't we? But most of us don't use our fists to see us through.
And
Wonder if I
one has ever
missed something
stood
there.
up to this thug.
Nobody would be fool enough to stand against a wet boot boy.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
I see. Okay. So I didn't really get
Goodbye
anything
for
there.
now, Mr. Lewis.
I feel like I might have been able to, but I think I missed something big. So where are we looking at? So we got 3 people recovering. We have 3 left to heal. Okay. Yeah, 3 left, right? 1, 2. Yes. Okay. Is this guy one of them? No, he is in recovery. Oh, that's Joe. Yeah, I feel like I missed something with him. Who knows? Okay, this guy's got the cold. Is there anybody this way? I don't believe that there is, but there might be. Nope, and that goes to where the person got her shop set up. Although there is something in there. Oh, that's him talking. I thought there was someone up there. So we got him. She's healthy. Okay, there's this guy, Benjamin Palmer. Which I believe I've already talked to him. So that's 2 of them. Who's the last person? Benjamin. Okay, that's that guy. That's Benjamin. And Mason. Mason's the one that I'm missing. All right, that's fine. Let's heal this guy. And then try to find Mason afterwards. Oh, where did he go? He's MIA. I need to find him. I need to hunt him down now.